What's up, guys? Welcome back. Another run here on ATS. Got the W990 still and came back over here to Bakersfield at a home base and pick up a load here. Ended up coming over to the dealership because I forgot to put that extra cab light on. Got it on there now, and so decided to also get some shut-eye as well because the character was pretty worn out. So picked up a load. We're taking sawdust panels over to Carlsbad. Nice easy run down through California here, so straight down the highway. What could go wrong, right? Famous last words. So I'm gonna shut up, I'm gonna get this thing going, and I'll be back once we get on the road. Let me double check here. Yeah, still got the 13 speed, so we're good there. It was an 11 speed in the last video, so that kind of threw all the shifting and everything off for me. Alright, so, you know, I think I'm going to be talking about this a little bit on Sundays, so sorry if I'm kind of going over what was in the live stream, but for those who might have missed it, I brought up a comment that was made in one of the videos last week from Flatbed Trucker Gaming, and he said, I wonder if there will be an ATS2 unless there's a major game engine update needed. I think that's the only reason why we're going to get an ATS2. I am, you know, I'll be honest, I'm not familiar with how they make the maps and what they use and so on, so that's, I think that's the only reason why we would get an ATS2, is if the game engine that they use is that out of date. You know, when it comes to making the states, I don't know if how difficult or time-consuming, if it gets that way with updates that come out in the future, if that's going to be the reason why they changed. I mean, there's a few different things I could see happening here that will determine what happens in the future. I've always said I do not see SCS going all continuous 48. I don't see that, and just shy of. I think the reasoning behind that is that's a long time. That's a long time, and even if they do make it all continuous 48, including Canada and Mexico, which they have stated they wanted to do. I imagine some corners are going to be cut. You know, some things are going to be left out, and they probably will intend to put those in at a later date in an update like they have with California and other states, changing interchanges and intersections, scenery points, landmarks, things like that they have added after the fact. I think that's the only way we're going to get 48. As well as Canada and Mexico, is all right, you know, here it is, it's not much to look at, but we'll work on it. other than that, I mean, who knows what the future holds? I mean, there could be a major update next year, and it is, you know, it could be one of those things where they have to upgrade, and how much backwards compatibility they'll have, and I don't know. You know, I'm not a developer, game designer, dev, nothing, and you know, none of us really are. Majority of us really are, and I highly doubt anyone watching is. But we'll just have to wait and see. You know, call Vegas and place those bets. I know, but I wonder when they are going to branch into Canada. When do they do that? You know, do they even have a roadmap? I mean, now I haven't noticed if there is a roadmap, because I don't follow them on Facebook or Twitter anymore, SCS that is. So has there been a roadmap published by the devs, by anyone over there? I mean, do they say this is what we want to do 3 months from now, 8 months from now, a year from now? If so, I mean, by all means, go ahead and put that down in the comments, and I will definitely take a look at it. I like when a dev, you know, a company puts out a roadmap. Train Sim World 2 has been doing that. A few other games have been doing that as well, and it lets the community know that, just, you know, other than saying, yeah, we're gonna continue to work on it, it shows the fans, the players, that, you know, this is what their timeline is, this is what they have coming up, and they don't need to have set dates, but, you know, they can tell us, you know, this is the way, this, you know, we're planning on Texas and the Dakotas, Montana, you know, or whatever order, you know, they want to work on, and then, you know, maybe break it up in quarters. We'd like to do this, this, and this, and this, and you know, of course, nothing is written in stone. So if they get the Dakotas done before they get, you know, Oklahoma done, you know, that's, who cares? At least we know what they plan on doing, where they plan on going, and it kind of makes me wonder, when do they want to introduce Mexico, or Canada for that matter? I mean, Canada they can introduce really at any time. I would think they would have done it right around now, though, since, you know, you got BC with Vancouver and whatnot, and same for Mexico. I mean, going through California into Mexico, I would think would be the ideal route. Or Texas, for that matter. As far as Canada goes, I would imagine going through Washington, outside of Seattle, would be the ideal time to introduce Canada. So, who knows? We'll see. I mean, they can always come back to it. They can always get to, say, the Mississippi, and then jog backwards and introduce Canada by province here and there. But, you know, it all depends on technology. And I think that's the only thing, other than time itself, that is going to keep us from seeing the whole North American map. But, you know, what do you guys think? You guys let me know. I mean, I know this is probably a subject that's been beaten to death. You know, every content creator has talked about it. It's been probably spammed in every forum that has an ATS section. You know, they have increased their map production, their state production, so that's a good thing. It's not one state a year, so there's a bonus there. We do know Wyoming is coming out next. I haven't noticed if they said where they want to go after that. I think they put Wyoming up on Steam, but is that actually... I'm talking this all in editing as well, so I actually have the luxury of being able to go to the Steam store and take a look while I talk to you guys via the editor Where's the store? Store page, there we go. Scroll down, Wyoming, NA. So it doesn't have a release date on it. Planned release date, TBA. So, they do have photographs up of it, they're in Wyoming. And I know they have put out Wyoming Industries. There is a recent blog post about that one, posted February 19th. So there is that as well. What do you guys want to see expanded on? I mean, I don't think there's still much of an agricultural side of it to the game yet, and I think they're really missing out on that. Especially in California with the fruits. There's nothing in that area, and they're going to have to get more agriculture going in here as they work their way into the Great Plains. It's going to have to be. Wyoming may not be one. This is about the content here. Wyoming may not be one of the. Wyoming may be one of the least populated states in the U.S., but that doesn't mean it lacks spectacular places to visit and see. Home to some of the country's most breathtaking national parks, Wyoming is best known for its red-walled gorges, hot springs, and historic prairie towns, pioneer history, and historical attractions. Do you guys really care about the viewpoints and things like that? Do you drive to all these things and you're like, oh wow, that is a great view? Or do you actually go there? I mean, I've never gone to one. I mean, hell, I haven't even been down the musical road yet. It's not one of the things that's high on my priority list, to be quite honest. So Wyoming designated the American bison as the official state mammal in 1985, and to this day, you can still find large herds of them grazing across the prairies and protected land, which is designed for the conservation of wild bison since their decline across the U.S. Other than that, yeah, they don't really say much, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens, and when this comes out, it shouldn't be too much longer. I would think. Shouldn't be too much longer. But anyway. Yeah, we'll I don't know. They've made great progress in developing the game. I'll give them that. There is still a lot more to go. There is still more to do than what they have done or even improved on yet. Now, I'm not talking about states only, but I'm talking about truck models. I'm talking about physics. I'm talking about cargo, trailers. The list goes on. And one kind of, I don't know, you could say promising thing is the conversation they had recently with Swift. On Twitter. Swift is showing interest in the game. So, do we start seeing truck companies and brands in the game? You can actually legitimately drive for Swift or other companies if they decide to get into it. Warner Enterprises, TMC, things like that. I'm sure many of you would love to see TMC. I'm sure that would be a big welcome, more than Swift. Is that something you guys want to see happen? Do you want to see trucking companies in here? Would you jump all over that? And I know a lot of guys that are watching the videos, they love the all decked out chrome, big stack, big engine, super trucker, look. You don't get that with companies. So, yeah. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Do you want to see trucking companies here? Or at least with AI traffic? Would you be okay with that? Because I don't see many of you guys saying, oh yeah, I'm going to go drive for Swift or, Warner or Schneider. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen with many of you guys. Let's be real here. But seeing it in traffic and not being part of a mod, yeah, okay. That's nice. That works. But here we are. Time to start wrapping it up here. You guys, has the 990 grown on you guys? It has for me. I think it's gonna be my daily driver. I think I'm gonna stick with it. It's gonna be my daily driver, so I'll go with it for a while. But that's it. We're here. Time to wrap it all up. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.